Yep. Hi, Lorraine. Welcome. Good morning. We're going to start seated. Having our weights nearby, and then we're going to use a strap or a belt if you would like. Otherwise, a towel could work too, if you want to have that nearby. So coming to a cross-leg position, or we can sit on our heels here. Going to sit up nice and tall and close the eyes, just coming into our space. Good morning, Darlene. Taking some breaths here. So closing the eyes, settling in. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome, Jennifer. So the great thing about this seat and sitting up tall is we're creating space to breathe, bring some more air into the lungs. Welcome, Amy. So keep sitting up tall, like you have a string attached to the crown of the head, lifting you up as we ground down into our seat, whatever that looks like, sitting on something, maybe on the heels, on the floor. And from that root chakra, that groundedness into the floor, we lift and extend the spine up through the crown of the head. And creating more space to breathe. All right, so let's take about 3 more full breaths here on your own. Maybe inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. And this is Sculpt and Flow. My name is Lindsay. We are recording, so I want to make sure I put that in there. Let's do one more full breath. And then we'll go ahead and bring the palms together in front of the heart and just taking a moment for gratitude. And you could place your hands on your heart if that's more comfortable. But we're just taking this moment for gratitude, acknowledging 1, 2, 3 things you're grateful for this morning or noontime if you're on the East Coast. And we'll take this gratitude, keep it into our heart, keep it in our hearts here as we begin to move. Let's go ahead and open the eyes nice and slow, release the hands. We'll make our way to down dog or child's pose. Either or right here. We'll take about 5 breaths in one or the other. So if you're in down dog, really spread the fingers wide. Feet are about hips width apart, could be wider. And then maybe we bend the knees a little bit and find that length in the spine. Really press into the hands, pushing back through the arms, up through the hips. Couple more breaths right here. And then let's go ahead. On your next inhale, we're walking our hands back towards the feet. So we're coming towards the back of the mat. So if you're in child's pose, go ahead, come up down dog, and then walk those hands back towards the feet. Bend the knees here for ragdoll. Let the head hang heavy. You could sway, give a little shake of the head, yes, no. Let's come into this fold, this ragdoll. Welcome, Adora. Hey, Ellen. Give a shake of the head, yes and no, I've already said, but also like a little just wiggle of the jaw can be nice. Just kind of moving the jaw around, the face wiggling. All right, go ahead, release the arms, bend the knees, we'll roll up to standing. So we're at the back of the mat here, rolling up to standing. And as soon as you come up, we'll inhale those arms up, reach up, look up. Palms can come together. And then exhale, let's swan dive, come into this fold. We'll walk the hands forward and find a plank position. So knees could be down or full on plank. Find your strength. Heart reaching forward, belly in. Find your breath here, trying not to hold the breath. We inhale, exhale. A couple more breaths right here, holding plank. Making sure we're strong around the shoulder girdle. So lifting up through the back of the heart and between those shoulder blades, pressing into the hands. Let's inhale here. Exhale, lower down to the belly. We'll inhale into cobra, chest lifts. Press into the hands, maybe lift a bit more. Exhale, lower down, up and back to our down dog or child's pose. Take a few breaths. All right, on your next inhale from that down dog, we'll walk the hands back again towards the feet. Once you're there, halfway lift. Inhale, hands can come to the shins. Exhale, fold, and we'll roll up to standing or flat back. Come on up. Take those arms up, inhale, and we're coming right back down. Forward fold, exhale. Walk those hands forward into our plank. Inhale, nice and strong. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Cobra on an inhale, or maybe up dog here. Lift thighs. Back to our down dog or child's pose, few breaths. These sun salutations are a great way to get the body moving, get the blood flowing, stretch a little bit. Notice where we're sore. Tell you, upper body express Friday. Whew, so sore from that. Brought in heavier weights and my body's feeling it for sure. All right, so let's, from this down dog, walk the hands in towards the feet once again. Halfway lift right there. Forward fold. And we'll rise up to standing, roll up or flat back. And release those hands. Now we're gonna grab our weights. Grab the weights, bring those in here. And we're gonna come into a chair position. So feet come together, sink back, weight into the heels. We'll bring those weights in front of the heart right here. Yes, and you can always do without the weights, or super light weights is always good. We're gonna move from a lunge into this position, but first this is find our chair legs. Weight in the heels, you might wiggle the toes a little bit. So let's first start to move. We're gonna move the right foot. So keep the weights as they are. Right foot steps forward into a lunge. And then we're gonna push off, step back, lunge. Forward lunge, so just moving this right leg and back. Now let's add the arms. It's gonna be opposite arm to the leg. So right arm, or sorry, left arm forward, right leg forward, left arm. There we go. And then right arm as we step that right leg back. So we're just switching as that right leg moves. Front raise. Here we go. Might take a second to get wrap the brain around this, I know. I had to practice a couple times earlier. All right, so right leg's just moving here for 3. Woo, you got it. 2. And 1. So step it back. Right leg is back, lunge. Bring those weights in front of the heart. Here we go. We're gonna cross punch here. Nice and slow. And then we'll pick it up a little bit. So you're in your lunge. You could always lower this back knee down or hold those legs as we cross punch. 3, 2, 1. Now pick it up or keep it slow. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, step that back foot into our chair. Woo, straighten those legs and release. Shake it out. Getting the heart rate up on these ones. Take a couple of breaths right here. Let's take it to the other side. So sinking into your chair legs. Weights in front of the heart. Here we go. We're going to move that left leg. So left lunge forward, left lunge back, leg forward, right, left leg forward, left leg back. Yep. Now we can add the arms. So left leg forward, right arm forward. There we go. And then switch. Switch. Working our brains. Here we go. 5, 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to end with that left leg back lunge. Bring the weights in front of the heart. Let's cross punch right here. Slow. Maybe lower back knee down. Yes. Beautiful. Keep it slow and then we'll pick it up here in 3, 2, and 1. Let's pick it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, step that back foot in, find your chair. Ooh, feel those legs. Let's straighten the legs, reach those weights up. Inhale. Exhale, weights through heart center. Bend the knees, plant the weights down. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, either walk the hands forward or step the feet back. Find your plank wherever you are on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga to the belly or hover. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Down dog, press back or child's pose. Ooh, that was good. Get a sip of water here if you'd like. And then we're going to move on into a bit more balance. So from your down dog, come on up if you're in child's pose. From down dog. Let's see, let's walk the hands in towards the feet again. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to standing. And we're going to play with tree. So grab your weights and we're going to do a balance. Maybe come to a wall. Could have a hand on a wall here. We're going to take this right foot in to the inside of the ankle, calf, or inner thigh. So above or below the knee, weights in both hands. Let's do chicken wings. So hug those elbows in. We lift and lower. So make sure you have this balance and then bring the weights in. Lift and lower. So we're going to add on here. Chicken wing, row, bring it in and lower. Whoo, that changes the balance. Lift, straighten, in and down. Yes, a few more here. Nice and strong in that standing leg. Y'all look great. 3. Woo. If you fall out, get back in. 2. You got it. And 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Shake that standing leg out. Woo, that foot. Give the foot a little circle. All right, let's come over into the other side. So left foot comes in, tree pose. Find your balance. This time we're going to get into the biceps, palms face up. We're going to take it forward, pull it in, forward, pull it in. You could single this out or keep it right here. Serving up our tray of whatever. Ooh, of gratitude. That's what we're doing. Woo. If you fall, get back in. Here we go. 3. Keep your eyes forward. 2. On 1 point. And a 1. Woo, release. Shake out that standing leg. Good job. All right, back to the front of the mat. Let's do front of the mat. We'll take those weights up. Inhale. Exhale through heart center, forward fold. We'll release the weights. Let's take a moment here for stretch. So feet are about hips width apart, maybe wider. Peace fingers are going to wrap around the big toes. So palms face each other. Bend the knees as much as you need to get them there. And let's inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Taking the head forward, crown of the head down. Sit bones lift, maybe straightening legs little by little. Lengthening through the neck here. Couple more breaths. We might straighten legs. If legs are straight, engage the quads. Couple more breaths. And then inhale, we'll release those big toes, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga to the belly or hover. Up dog or cobra, chest lifts. Down dog, press back. All right, let's lower to the knees. We're gonna get into the side body a little bit here. So gate position, to the knees we go, left leg extends out, right hand to the floor. Let's take this left arm up and over and just take a moment here to stretch side body, and then we'll get into the core. So on your next inhale, hug that belly in. We're gonna take this top arm up, press up, and then this right arm comes up and over. Let's take a moment to stretch right here, and we'll move in a moment. So think about taking that right knee down as you reach this right arm up and over. Yes, stretch. All right, here we go. We're gonna move side to side. Right hand comes down, left arm over. Just like a windmill of the arms, side to side, with that core engagement. Yeah, find a little bit of watery energy here, fluidity. Let the arms kind of be loose, side to side. Yes, beautiful. A couple more on each side. Nice. All right, let's take that right hand to the floor. Left arm extends across the face. Inhale, elbow to knee. Side crunch, reach and pull. Can float this leg, reach and pull. Here we go, 5, 4, side crunch, 3. Point through the toe, lengthen through the leg as you reach. 1 more. And release, come on up. We'll switch sides. Left hand down, right leg extends. Right arm comes over. Take a moment here. Stretch that side body. Can let the head go a little to the left. Beautiful. Engage the core as you push off. Press up. Left arm comes up and over. Hang there for a moment. And we'll bring that movement in. I always like to look at things through the elements. So grounding in our practice, that earth element. We're bringing the water element right here. Finding a little bit of flow, come back to center, left hand down, right arm over, and then just move side to side. So that watery, flowy element right here. So good for our body. This movement can be very comforting for the nervous system. Just like when we were rocked, maybe as a baby, or maybe why I love paddleboarding so much. This attraction to this movement, this rocking, can be very calming. Let's do 1 more on each side, and then we'll take it into that side crunch. All right, left hand down, right arm across. Let's inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Reach long, inhale, and crunch. You got it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Beautiful. Come on up. Let's just take it into a child's pose. We're on our knees here. Bring big toes touch, knees wider. Sit bones towards the heels. Walk those hands forward. And this is a great example of a grounding, more earthy pose. Feeling the floor maybe under the forehead or the back of the hands, or the hands down on the floor. And just grounding into those areas that are touching the floor. Tops of the feet, shins, knees. Take some big breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. All right, so if you stay here for a moment, I'll just talk to you for a sec. But I mentioned at the beginning, if you have a strap, a belt, or a towel, we're gonna do a stretch that could most likely, we'll use that. So we're gonna get a nice tricep stretch. If you took upper body on Friday, you'll know that this is gonna be good for our triceps. All right, so come on up. If you do have to go grab something, do so. Even a blanket could work if that's closer. I do have a strap, but we're gonna come into, let's extend the legs out forward here. It's shoelace and yin. I can't think of the regular name for it, but we're gonna try a half shoelace, maybe coming into a full shoelace. So cross this right leg over. So this could be just figure 4. If you find that where we're going is gonna be too deep, or half shoelace, we're stacking the knees one on top of the other. And working from here, or bending bottom knee in. Both sit bones are important to have down here. And then we're gonna take the strap or towel into that right hand, and I'll show you from the back here where we're going. So whatever you have into that right hand, take it back, and then the left arm comes behind and grabs onto the bottom of that strap, belt, towel. And then you can start to work your hands up, down, towards each other. And the strap may help that clasp happen where you grab the fingers, or just stay with that prop in the hands, working that stretch. So few breaths wherever you are. And try to not let the top arm press the head forward. Keep the neck long. And then if you want, you could lean chest forward, come deeper into the legs, keeping that pretzel in the arms. We're literally a pretzel right here. All right, if you've come forward, come on up. We'll release those arms first. Ooh, shake them out. And then we'll release the legs. Give them a little shake. So it's really beneficial to sit up on something. I always like a blanket for this one. Not too high, but just gives a little lift. So that's a possibility. All right, let's cross that left leg over, maybe figure 4, or stacking the knees, maybe both feet or both knees bend, both sit bones down there though in that position. All right, and then let's take that strap into the left hand, left arm up and over, right arm comes back. So we have this external rotation of the arm bone and the upper arm, the internal rotation in the bottom arm. Find the straps, maybe working those hands towards one another. You might be surprised to Touch the fingertips. Like, ooh, I did it. Sit up nice and tall. You might start to lean your chest forward here if you want more. Keep the extension in the spine, the neck long. Gomukhasana, there it is. That's what this name is. Gomukhasana. Or shoelace, or pretzel. Definitely feels like a pretzel. All right, if you come forward, go ahead, come back up. We'll release the strap. Shake out the arms. Release the legs. Shake it out. All right, we'll just seated forward fold here, sit up tall, both legs straight, feet flexed, inhale. Exhale, come forward, maybe reach for the ankles, the feet. We can let the head go a little bit. Couple more breaths. And on your next inhale, we'll rise. Exhale, make our way onto our back. Maybe keep the legs straight or bend the knees. Engage the core on the way down, nice and slow. Once you're there, hug the right knee into the chest, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the left. Supine twist, reach back through that right arm. Few breaths right here. Coming back to our gratitude as we come to the finish of our practice. What are we grateful for on this Sunday? Come back to center, inhale. Let's just switch it out. Right leg extends, left knee in, inhale. There. Exhale, left knee over to the right. Reach back to that left arm. Supine twist. And I am so, so grateful for this community, this space that we get to come together. Oh, Ella agrees, maybe. Come back to center on your next inhale. Straighten those legs out. Exhale, Shavasana. Final relaxation. Let those palms face up. Wiggle and scoot around to find a good position here. And we'll close the eyes and settle in. Whether it's a minute, 5 minutes, you can stay here. Find a bit of stillness. And then maybe we'll see you here in the next class, Peace and Power, coming up at 9:35. We'll move a little more, stretch a little more. If you're headed out from here, have a great day. And I will log us off here. Thank you for joining. Namaste.